was made a basket. I made a basket, turn off my phone, before I forgot. I made a basket with just leftover chipboard between, nothing fancy, but it will manage me to search easily to my cut out things. So that is what I did first. But now I am going to make the pages. Well, I have made several pages. And let me start with the largest one. I have made this piece. And I have made a score line on here, but also here. But let me first fold it so you can see easily. So I have made a score. Flippity flop. I have made a flippity flop, of course, to put in the album, and I made a score line out of this. And why I did that is because I did not want to waste any A4 paper. So that's why I choose this this extra flap. So you can fold this to this side or on the other side. Well, let's just fold this to the exact same spot as our flippity flop. So now we have made a page. Well, I think it's still a little dusty for my mixed media. But we have made a page now with a flippity flop and an extra page. So we can use 4 of these in the album as base. But I also made just a simple pocket, a simple page with just one flippity flop. And let me check if I measured it correctly. It should be 15 by 15, and it does. I made these specially so it will be a nice smaller 6 by 6 and a 15 by 15. So yeah, it will be a perfect 6 by 6 album. So we can decide if we do the simple page or the deluxe page. But of course we can do on the flippity page a lot of extra things. Suppose this will be in the album, we can make an extra page. Let's say we want to make it a little fancier. We just grab an extra page, fold it, and just put it on here. And it will be, hoping, just fitting. Or on the other side, you can make another flippity. It's just a slightly bigger, but it does not matter. You can do anything with it what you want. But if we want to make an extra page, a smaller page on this one, then we just can put a smaller page on this one. So there is tons of possibilities. Where I grab this, oh my gosh. Now all my system is, oh here it is. So yeah, just what shall I decide, which pages I want? Well, I think I want the bigger one because the smallest one we still can use for another page. So that is what I'm going to do. I am just going to grab my 4 bigger ones because these have more options. So I will fold these all where the marks are. So easy. Wow. This, and you have, when you have these stored on your computer or on your brother scan and cut, you can cut these as many as you like. So it takes just a little time to cut out parts, but then, ta-da, so easy. And they all are exact the same measurements. Wow, we like it. So now we can make a decision how wide the spine is. Now I really like to have the first one on the white. Suppose that this is, try to explain you how I work. Let's say that this is the spine. Let's assume. Now I want this a little off the increase from the first side cover and the back side cover. So, but let's assume that this is going to be on the edge, right here. Then the next thing, I want to glue this down like a waterfall. So I am going to measure this up till here. And then I'm going to fold this. But these are, let's see, these are 13 millimeters. Is that an inch? A half inch? Yeah, that's pretty much a half inch. But the next two I want to go this way. So I am going to be putting the third one on top of this one, like this, and then fold it. And then I am going to make the last one also putting my flippity flop to the left. So everything is going to mention to the inside. So this is what we are going to have needed for the spine, but I put it on all to the left of the spine, so we need to now measure how far we want it. So we definitely going to need 4.5 centimeters, and that's about 6. That's 1/6 of an 1/8 inch, but we need extra. So if I want to do it, I want to make sure I have 1 centimeter on each extra. So if this is 4.5, I want to make it 6.5. 6.5. So, and if this is in inches, I guess, well, a half inch is pretty much, but it can do. So in inches it should be then 1/8, 2/8. 2/8 inch. That's about this spine here. Yeah, but I am going to make centimeters. Yeah, I'm going to do this in centimeters, and when I cut out my chipboard in centimeters, I will give you the exact same measurements for the inches, like I always do, guys. Yeah, I think of you all. So this will be the spine, and that will be 6.5 centimeters. But I will want this, I think, just a little wider, not too much, because we don't have any. I think I want this 15.5. So let's cut a chipboard piece at 15.5. Let's see, 15.5. Let's right here. And I just love my Fiskars because it cuts chipboard. Well, thin chipboard, but I just really like it. And it's supposed to be 6.5. Wait, that's just the spine. Let's cut out 6.5, like we said, for the spine. So this will be the spine. This can be on top then. Yeah, and we still have, can measure like this, and then we still have place on the inside. Yeah, okay, and 15.5 is that wide enough? Ooh, that's pretty tight. think I like it. That's just a little wider than, but I think I like it. Yeah, I'm going to do this. So my spine is 6.5 by 15.5 centimeter. And now I'm going to give you the measurements in inches. That's 2.5 by 2.5 by, well, it's actually 6/116 if I will be exact, but I like to be exact. So it's 6/116 inch. That's the exact measurements. Now I'm going to make the front cover. This I'm going to put away. And that should be 15.5 by 15.5. Let's see. And then we have just about a little bigger than the exact page. And that's what I like. So I'm going to cut one more 15.5 by 15.5. And I am going to give you the measurements in inches. 15.5 by 15.5 centimeters, and then this should be 6/116. Yeah, 6/116 by 6/116 inches. So take a close look. 6.5 by 15.5 centimeters, and we have got 2.5 by 6/116 inch. And these are the measurements for the front and the back. 15.5 by 15.5 centimeters and 6/116 by 6/116 inches. Okay, so this we need double. Okay, so let's make the cover, but I'll be right back because this chipboard is really thin, so I'm going to cut 2 more and put them on together. Okay, I glue these on together. So now I have a really nice sturdy chipboard, like the pieces you can buy in a store. Now I cut out my contact paper. Finally know the name in English. And I just really like using this material. You can buy them anywhere. Try a hard store shop or a hobby store, but even a drugstore you can find these. I find these also sometimes in my local drugstore called the Lidl or the Action, but you can find it by the Karwei or Gamma. And now I called Dutch stores, but it's just contact paper, and you can find these in your country too, in all kind of colors. Now make sure that your gossip is white, at least 4 millimeters. Now I am going to eyeball it, but it's supposed to be 3-4 millimeters. Oh yeah, it's 4. Applause for myself. Let's peel this off, throw it away, and put the last piece on, and just eyeball it or measure, but I think I have made a pretty nice. Well, I could make it a little to the white, but that's okay. I just can cut this off. really like my Viscor scissors. Whoa, that's Tim Holtz scissors. Someone was promised me Viscor scissors, but still don't got them. But it's okay. I just love my Tim Holtz scissors. They are really good. Just clean them out once in a while with baby wipes, and then they are set to go. I just cut the corners, not completely straight, but just a little in an angle, and then when I get here I just go to the other angle. Okay, so now I get my bone folder, use it in a minute, and we just wrap it around. I start in the middle and just make sure your edges really are tight. Oop. And then I go to the bottom and wrap it as tight as I can, and then flatten it with my hand flat. And when I make sure that it's really nice, and make sure that adhesive contact paper attached to your chipboard. Now go to the other side, grab the middle, and just give it a little push on the edge, so it's nice and steady all the way around. Now go to the bottom, wrap it around. I just really like using this contact paper. It's so quick and nice to use. When you have a bubble, just go to the edges and it will disappear. Use your bone folder to really making sure that your contact paper is going to attach perfect to your chipboard. Okay, now we go to the edges, and you see that we have here, you see, just a little. Well, we can fold this in with the bone folder. And now I really like the contact paper because it's sticky, and when I fold it in, it stays there. So now I just wrap this around, same as I just did, and then we have a perfect nice corner. We have a perfect corner. Okay, do the exact same thing on the other side. Just use your bone folder, fold it in, and it will stay there. Wrap it around, push it against the edge, and we have a perfect corner. And then, ta-da! We have our album. Yeah! Nice and really steady. Now the last thing I do with this contact paper is flip it around and do the exact same thing with your bone folder, especially on the edges, so your contact paper is really attaching perfectly to your chipboard. Okay, you can use, if you don't have contact paper, you can use duct tape or just paper, and that is all up to you. Okay, I really like this. Perfect, perfect. Now I'm going to cover the inside with black paper. So I'm going to measure the first paper, and I just wanted a little edge. Okay, now this is not wide enough, of course, but so we need another one, another piece. Let's make this exact the same height. Okay, so what will we do? I think we are just going to attach this one on here and then go to the middle. What shall we do? Well, I don't like a, yeah, well, just attach these two. So where is my duct tape? No, not my duct tape. My score tape. And let's attach these two to another. Oh, before you guys going to ask what my new tool is. Well, normally I use my crystal block and that's perfect, that's still perfect, but my mother has cleaned out her room and she have a stamp tool from Motion, and you can easily get this off, and you have other sizes. Well, and she wants to throw this away because she does not stamp. Well, me neither, but I thought, this should be a nice tool for my score tape. So that's why I want to try it out. So yeah, going to see. This is really nice handle, especially with my long nails, but the clear block is still also my tool. But okay, that's what I want to show you. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's peel this off and put this on. Put this on top. There we go. And now I can measure this one. Well, I can still measure the middle of this. I think we won't get to see this, but it's an option. What do you think? What do you think? What do we want? Do we want to cover up this? I think we do. Then we have, otherwise we have a opening at here. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Just line this up in the middle, about, and then just make the right size, making a mark. Just give it a little edge and just cut it. One cut here and one cut the other side, and let's just see if this fits. And ladies and gentlemen, this fits perfect. Yeah, okay, so let me put some tape and glue on here and then we put it in. Do we want to do this together? Well, I only put some on the outside. So let's do this together so you can see me using my new tool. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. It's time for a holiday. It really is time for a holiday. And well, while I'm doing this, I can give you a little update how my daughter was doing with her exam. Because I was told you earlier, I was pretty excited for the exam results of her. And she did not make it. Oh my gosh, no she did not. But it was not a complete disaster because she was able to make an extra exam. She needed 0.5 points for the, how you call it, biology. So she made that another time last week. Now we have to wait till next Friday. Oh my gosh, I really hope that she make it to that 0.5 point that she needed to pass her exam. So that is my little update. So I am still a little nervous. I really am. But I think she will do it. Well, what's a 0.5 point, guys? But sorry, for her it was really difficult, so so I need a drink. Yeah. So yeah, it was for her it was pretty much a big deal. I have faith in her, so, and her teacher gave her 2 days extra lessons in it, so really have a really big thumbs up for her biology teacher to put her free time in it for a few students. I really appreciate that. So okay, let's put in the black in. Well, you see me doing some tape on the edges too, because when the black is in, I really want that on the edges it stays there. So that's why I put some extra tape to the opening of the spines. So let this go in. Is it all set? Yes! Okay, let's give it a big press. I don't know why I'm so yeah. I think it's my nervous thing of the exam. It gives me a little but perhaps I'm always like that. No. No, I'm not, but it was a few days that I craft, and I'm so happy that I'm going upstairs again. But gosh, I really love my brother's scan and cut. I just can't stop thinking of making new things to cut out. And especially, oh, that's what I want to mention. If you get a brother's scan and cut, you get a mat with it, a sticky mat with it, and my experience was that that stickiness is really going low very, very fast. Even, I have 2 mats, even the second new mat was doing like 5 cuts, already not sticky enough. So I had to do over a few cuts because it gets loose when it's cutting. So that was no great thing. So what I did, I just go to my inspiration point, YouTube, and what I saw, because I already have sprayed on some glue with a spray, well, not on the mat but on the paper, but what you then get is that the paper is still staying a little sticky, so you don't can use it pretty much as a flip page. So that's a big no-no for me. But I saw on YouTube the Zich 2-way glue. That's a blue little big stick, and there's blue glue in, and you can rub it all over your mat and leave it for 24 hours. And guys, wow, really, I did that and my mat was so nice. Not too sticky, not too less sticky. I just grabbed my paper, I did this, put it in the machine, it cuts and it peeled it right off. Now, well, that was amazing. Really, that was the best tip I ever found on YouTube. So I did again my second mat immediately also with the Zich two-way glue. So that was really a big inspiration point on YouTube. Okay, I think this will sticky enough with all my brabbling. Just wanted to let you know. So now this is ready. It's a nice big flat plate. Now we are going to search where my openings are, my increase from the spine, and just wrap it in with my bold folder. Not too tight, not too light. Just wrap it in and fold it, the exact same thing. And there we have it, a perfect fold. Now search the next one, do it again, and now you see why I put some tape on the cover, because now it stays. Your paper is staying put. Look at this, it stays. No bubbling, no wrapping loose, nope, it stays here like it's supposed to be. Okay, well, we have just made the base of our album. Woo! Really cool. Oh, first I have to pee and then I come back. Did you want to know that? Yes, you do. So now comes the fun part. Putting the pages in. Well, I was thought, where do I start? Do I start at the beginning or in the middle or at the end? Because I really want these pages to go perfectly in. Now, while I was thinking about that is I noticed, and you too, that we have this line in the middle. Well, suppose it's accidentally perfect in the middle, because, and if you are going to measure, mine is perfectly in the middle. But if you don't have this core line perfectly in the middle, then just make a line that is in the middle. Then you have your start. So what I do is grab my first page. Well, my score tape is not as white as my flippity flop, so I am going to make 2 layers of it, because I really want this flippity flop stays completely to the cover. So I'm going to use 2 score lines, 2 score tapes. Okay, now going to use some extra glue, cleaning off my little tip. So it's ready to go. And there we go. Yep, I just want to use some extra glue. I think I need a refill, because now it's taking a little longer to come out. Let's see. Hello, where are you? Oh, here it is. You see, it's almost at the end. That's why she takes so long. So I'm going to use some extra glue. Just for an extra staying, but also just for a little wiggle. Now the first one we are going to search for the middle, and it goes exactly over the middle the middle line. And if you have a pencil line, then it will be the pencil line, but I'm going to use my cutting line. So I'm going to push this in the middle. And that's the first page. Going to zoom in so you can see what I mean. Here was my cutting line, so I'm putting the middle of my flippity flop over the middle line. You see? Okay, let's grab another one and let's focus for just 1 second how wide I can pull this, because we definitely want to flip this open. Yeah, we can. Okay, just pulling off the first tape. Just putting some extra tape on. And I really like the word pudding, because in my country pudding is a nice dessert. I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but well, it just did. It just did. I'm crazy, I know. Just told my girl, I don't know what happened today, but I'm really... Probably you hate me for it, but sorry guys. I'm just in that mood today. So now we are going to make sure that your flippity flop is going to the left. And this will go over the other flippity flop. And now stay just 1 millimeter away from the fold line, because we want this to flip over. Okay, then just put it in on top your first flippity flop. Here we go, guys. So this goes like this, and that's the first 2 pages. Let's zoom in so you can see. I just glue these 2 flippity flops on top each other. Okay, that was pretty easy. And now we have started in here. We have exact the same opening for the other 2. Wow! That's so genius. Then you don't have to measure or measure wrong like I always do with these. Where is that basket on here? Oh my gosh. Just go away. Go away. Let's put some extra tape on. So the pages are really getting in the album. That's why we like it. Why am I using a knife for my peeling off? Don't know. Just because it can. Okay. Yeah, I need to refill it. But I also have a new bottle. Perhaps I can refill this and use the new bottle. Well, I'm going to use it for my next design team project. And it's on its way. I got mail that it's on its way. My next design team box for country craft creations. So excited. Okay, let's put this against the other page, and we want, sorry if my head is in the way, but I really want this be perfect. Yep. Okay. So what I did was I grabbed the next page and I glue in, like here, against the other page. You see it? That's pretty. That's darn pretty. So now we have 3 pages already in. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. Easy, easy, easy. Where guys? I think you're almost getting to think that I used something this morning. No, I don't do drugs. I even don't drink. Well, not often. Just occasionally a little drop of alcohol will make up my mind that I'm not using any alcohol. And if I do, then it's just one little, how you call it? Not a glass, but a little cup. Because I'm really how do you call it? I'm really a sugar person, so sweet. So I really like a sweet little liquor. And here in Holland it calls vlugel. Vlugel. That's a wet liquor. And oh my gosh, I really like that. And you can put a little sour, sweet candy in it. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. And I sometimes like having that before I go to sleep. And pushing this to the edge. And gosh, this is so easy. Nothing into it. Whoa, this is really so easy going. So we have put 4 pages in. Yay! Wow, this was really quick. Well, here I can just see my little tape, but oh, I'm a perfectionist. Okay, how do you like it? And look at the spine. Let me see. It's a perfect measurement like this. Do you see that? Yeah. Wow, this is awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages and a nice gossip for the cover. Amazing. Like it? Yep. Okay. Well, let's figure out what we're putting more into. Ooh. Tian, stop. I need to relax. I don't know. I'm hyper. Don't know why, but so excited. Okay. Next thing, what I always like to do is do first the cover. And the reason is that then you have all your papers left and you can choose whatever you like. So I really like that. So I open up the middle, I open it up and I choose this image. That's from my 6x6 paper pad that I got from Julie. And I always like Santoro because this was a flip page. So I thought this was a waste to throw it away, so I cut it apart and I flip it over because this one was the exact same thing, but then pointing out what paper line it was. So I flip it over and then I saw this one, like, oh, that's perfect for the back. So I put some other paper on the back and I use a sticker, and then I cut out this flower because this was on top of this, and then I just flip it over and I glue it on top here. So I really like how this turns out, so I'm going to put it on the album. So we have a nice back and front. Normally I just use a simple black, but I just don't want to throw this away. It was a waste to throw it away, so I don't go, just going to use it. So I have a nice back and front. Well, that's slightly different from what I am used to, but I think I love it. So let's put this on the back. See if your tape is nice. And then just, when you're satisfied, then just pull it. Not pull it, press it. Press it, not pull. Press it down. There we go. That's one. Then I just peel off the back of this. Okay, just using some extra glue. I just refill it. Thanks again, Donna, for sending me those big bottle of art glitter glue. I am so thankful. Yeah, just going on the front. Okay, I think it's really awesome to have this at the front. You see, the album is already getting its form. Okay, next thing I am going to use is bookbinder's linen, and this time I have this a very long time, and it's really bookbinder linen. And I know, you guys, it's really hard to find, and I'm so sorry I can't help you with a link, because this one I found years ago on a fair, and this lady also don't have it anymore. So yeah, I did buy quite a lot at that point, because that was the last she had. So I thought, well, while she have the last of it, then let me buy it. So yeah, I have not too much in my stash, but I can use it quite a while, because, well, I just can. So that's my issue. If I found something, I want it as much as I get in my hand. So, well, that's not a big thing. That's just how my brain is working. I do that with a lot of things. Same as my cheap glue from the Action. Sometimes you can't buy it, and when it is, I just grab it and I just put it in my stash. So I have a lot. So let's eyeball this in the middle and just put it on. Let the tape do its job. And I really like this material, because this material is really attached so perfectly to paper, and this is just awesome. You just can fold it and it stays there. I really like it. But this edge, of course, I want to be decorative. So yeah, now comes my wish. This is what I last buy on Wish, and it's amazing, sparkly. I really like it. So this is going to be on top of here. So I'm going to turn this and then see where the beginning is. and then just that is not my intention to get these little threads, but let's see. So the first one is on, and then the rest should be easy. Yeah, perfect. So leaving these little dots on top. I am doing 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3. So this attached really nice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cool. These are so wow. Okay. And that's that. I think this fits perfect. Look at this. Amazing. Wow. Yeah. Like it. I like it. Well, I'm going to do the same on the back, of course. Just the first one. Not going to burn myself. Like always. I always do that. Yep, this is done. And then 2, 1, 2. Oh, this getting loose. Doing it again. First putting these 3 on. That's the reason I get burned. Then I don't have enough glue on. That's okay. It's okay. Oh, not getting in the one direction. I really love my hot glue, but sometimes it burns so hot. Yeah, wow, I just love this. Getting the threads out of the way. Well, what do you think? I think the base is born. Yeah. I always can decorate this with some label perhaps, but for now it will be perfect. I just like it. I like it. Perhaps I will do at the end some stones, but we'll see. We'll see. I really like the delicacy of the front. Really like it. With the bling and the flower and the Santoro girls. Wow. Okay. Well. Yeah. Up to the inside. Stay tuned. Okay. For the first page, I want to use this eye catcher. And on the back, I want to use this clear. And for some reason I have this. Well, it's not for some reason. My mom had it in her stash and she never used it, so she gave it to me. And it's a transparent sheet. And it's from www.cars.biz. Really don't know the fabric or the brand or anything else, but I really like the quality. It's really nice stick, but you can use any clear sheet you like, of course, but I just have this now, so I'm going to use it. So first I am going to glue my clear sheet in, and let's see if this goes all the way around, and that does. So I think I'm just going to use this glue all the way around. I can use my tape, of course, but I want to use the glue instead. Okay, then just going on top, and I cut it out just a little slightly smaller. Now make sure that the glue goes everywhere. Oh, forgot to turn off my phone. But anyway, this looks pretty amazing. Okay, so now I want to use a background. So let's see which one. It can be just a simple background, just what you have in your stash, or I think this one is too pretty. Let's see, pink one. I think I like first a pink one. Okay, and this should be a little smaller to cut. So we cut it a little smaller. This will do the trick. Okay, so yeah, this goes on the back, and now I am going to put some tape. Let me just put the basket away. Let's put some tape on here. And oh yeah, I grabbed a larger piece for this one because the other one I felt a little too small. I went into my hands every time, so I made it. I had a bigger one, so I used a bigger one. Yeah, this one we also need. So I put up some tape all the way around, and I want to make a closure at the top because I want to make a pocket out of it. So first one, I am going to seal it. So we have a nice pocket. Our paper can go right in and out as we want. Then, let's see. Yeah, I just really like this to attach to this paper before I go glue it in the pocket. So I am just eyeballing it, and this, yeah, I also want this just about on the top, and then I just peel this off and wrap this around. then we already have created a pocket. Yay! So we have a pocket. So we can put a nice picture in if you like. Well, for example, this is not a picture, but you can see what I mean. We have a nice pocket. So now we can decide where we want this. Check if this is the front. We can put this on top of the first page. And this should be the same size. And perhaps it was better that I slightly made it a little smaller. But we also can make it here. Okay, that's also nice. We can make this as a flip page. That's an option. Okay. I noticed that this is just a little, it will fit. It can. But then I think we just have this slightly over. And I don't mind. I really don't mind. But perhaps it's nice to do this on the inside. What do you think? It could be a nice inside. Okay. What shall we do? I think we'll do that. We just wait for a minute. Okay, really like it. I really like this, how this turns out, and I want to use it. But I think we wait just a minute. Oh my gosh, I really have to turn out my noise. Okay, but anyway, this you can use as a pocket, and you can make a hinge out of it, or you just glue it in the cover, and then you have a nice picture frame. Or a pocket for tags, of course. But first I really have to show you guys my phone out.